Hey everyone, welcome to a new adventure with Mado Exploring.
In our previous videos, you saw us exploring Utah and all the wonderful adventures out there. In this video, we have crossed the borderline and entered the state of
Arizona.
There's no better way to experience this Grand Canyon state by checking out the Grand Canyon itself.
We'll be exploring the North Rim part of the Grand Canyon. So we'll show you what are the best spots and trails that you should take on a one-day trip to the North Rim. So let's go!
We are making our way to the Bright Angels Point. This is supposed to be a short hike that leads to an observation platform from where you can look at the Grand Canyon.
It's so cold. I'm wearing my mask to protect my face.
So this is Chai's first look at the Grand Canyon. What do you think?
It does look very magnificent. It definitely doesn't feel something new to me because we just been to Zion. However, I still appreciate how grand it is.
And I think you'll appreciate more when we get to the Bright Angels Point.
Wow,
Now what do you think?
that is something so different.
Look at that view, my god. I don't think the GoPro can really capture it.
Lollies, it's so cute. There's some on my gloves.
That's pretty much a 270-degree view.
Wow.
There are so many viewpoints. You could just step outside the trail and look at the Grand Canyon. So you don't even have to go all the way to the end.
These lodges are so cute, and I'm pretty sure that the ones facing the view must be really expensive, but I'm sure it's worth it.
I would love to wake up to a view like this. So that was the Bright Angel Point Trail, quarter mile to the point and quarter mile back. Now we are going to head to some other overlooks and short trails because while you're here, why not make the most of it?
I couldn't believe that we just saw some flurries. It was almost about to snow. So keep in mind that after October 15, there are only very limited services open at the Grand Canyon, and the park is open until November 30th unless there is a snowfall. In that case, the entire park is closed because of the road closures to the park, as they do not clear the road after the snow. We are now getting started on the North Kaibab Trail.
The North Kaibab Trail goes all the way down to the base of Grand Canyon where the river is and goes up again on South Kaibab Trail to the South Rim. So that's why this trail is very popular, because it's a rim to rim trail. You can go all the way down if you can, but that's not a hike that anyone recommends to be done within the same day. There are campgrounds down there. It's called Cottonwood Campground, where you can camp, and you need permits for that too.
It is snowing! Oh my god! Can't wait to have that warm soup after this.
After walking down 1 mile on the North Kaibab Trail, we've arrived at the Coconino Overlook, and the view from here is breathtaking. You can spot the trail going down from here, and we also saw some hikers going all the way down to the Cottonwood Campground. We are on our way back from the Coconino Overlook now. If you're planning to hike at the Grand Canyon, remember, going down is the easy part. Coming back up is the most challenging part. For us, a half a bottle of water was enough, since we were just going to spend like an hour and a half. But if you're going any further than that, plan properly in advance. Carry some snacks, layers for the changing weather. As you go deeper in the canyon, it gets hotter, and a lot more water. One really nice thing I see here, spring water refill station.
No water.
Try pressing that button there.
Okay, let me try.
Okay.
No.
As we were saying earlier, they are very limited services, so probably this is one of the services that's only open during the summer months.
If you're visiting the North Rim for a very short time, so the view from the visitor center should be good enough. But if you have more time on your hand, definitely drive to Cape Royal. After about 5 miles, you will come to an intersection where you will see signs to the Point Imperial Road, and that road takes you to the highest point in the park.
We are at the highest viewpoint in the Grand Canyon National Park, Point Imperial. And this board here says that we are at 8,800 feet, which means it's also the deepest into the canyon from here.
So since the visitor center and the lodge are closed, the National Park Services recommended that we should carry enough food and water with us. So we have packed some PB&J, soup, carrots, protein bars and some snacks. And we've also carried 3 bottles of water.
After fueling up on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, we are on our way to Cape Royal, but we couldn't resist stopping at all the wonderful overlooks on the way. We stopped here because, as you can see in the distance, there's a sort of an arch out there through which the light is going through and you can see the sky behind. It's a pretty cool spot. So the North Rim is almost 4.5-5 hours away from the South Rim. That's why South Rim, which is more accessible from all other cities and states around, gets the most number of visitors at the Grand Canyon National Park. However, the North Rim only gets less than 10% of the visitors, and that's why we've hardly seen like 25, 30, probably max 50 people in the entire day today. And now we are at the most remote point of the Grand Canyon National Park on the North Rim, which is the Cape Royal, and we hardly see 3 cars around us. So let's see how Cape Royal is.
Remember the arch we saw? From this point you can get a closer view of it, and it's called the Angel's Window.
We are now standing on top of the Angel's Window, and from here you get an incredible view of the Grand Canyon, but I'm stoked to see the Colorado River.
We are finally at the Cape Royal point, and from here you see the Wharton's Throne and the Vishnu Temple. Yup, you heard that right. The geologists have named it based on an actual Vishnu temple in India because of its resemblance. And with that, we end our day in the North Rim part of Grand Canyon. Hope you got some value out of this video and know what other places you would like to visit here with your friends next time. If you enjoyed watching this video, do click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
We are moving on to even more offbeat adventures in Arizona, so stay tuned for the next few videos in our series.
See you in the next one.